I can only imagine that being called into court can be pretty frustrating, especially from custody. But these people took that to a whole other level. These people got big mad.
We're going to start with Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, come on up.
Now this looks like the world's worst boy band. I want to hear your best boy band names for this group of lads down below. Let's get stuck into it.
Good morning, sir. How are you today? Hello? Couldn't hear you, so you need to speak up, okay?
Did you hear me?
You're going to have to speak just in that same tone.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Their speaker system out there is not very good. So everything you can to make sure I can hear you. So you have a disorderly conduct fighting and a public intoxication that you were supposed to do job search on back in 2021. What happened? Why didn't you come back and show us that you had done your job search?
How much time are you going to give me?
I'm sorry?
What are we going to do about it?
What are you talking about, Mr. Rodriguez?
What is it? How many hours is it going to take to set that up? Because I'm not dealing with no probation, none of that shit.
Okay, first of all, don't curse. Number one. Number two, answer my questions.
What do you want?
Okay, you can go back to your pod. We'll see you tomorrow if you're going to act in that manner.
Now, due to artistic differences, unfortunately, the boy band has broken up, and this dude decided to embark on a solo career back in his cell. Basically, the judge put him on the naughty step. If you can't behave yourself, you go back to your cell. Hope he gets to go to bed without supper. Anyway, moving on. So next up, walking the Green Mile, is Edouard Delacroix. You'll understand if you've ever seen the Green Mile why I said that.
So Mr. Beck is currently booked on possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1 or 1B, less than a gram. The bond's $3,000. Based off of his pretrial risk assessment, he's a level 4 risk. And it appears that he has another possession charge that is pending. And he's on PR bond for that one. Ms. Franco, will you let us know how he's been doing on PR before we get started?
Yes, Judge, let me pull it up for the possession. I see he's placed on 3 PRs.
Is he? Or what else?
Yes, I see for the possession, he's placed on standard. And then there's 2 from April, the resisting and criminal trespass.
Okay.
He is placed on admin. So he was placed on the standard this month, in the 5th. He completed his orientation. And let me see if he went to court. I saw that he had court on the 16th of May. And the 1st of August. Okay, I don't see anything about him missing court, Judge, but he did complete his orientation.
And when was he, if you can tell, when was he placed on PR for resisting criminal trespass?
The resisting and criminal trespass was placed back in April 6th.
That was an assault and battery from an officer to an inmate.
Mr. Beck, I'm going to advise you just to keep quiet for right now. If we have any questions for you, we'll ask, okay?
That's what happened, though. So you're charging me for shit that I didn't even do.
I'm just going to mute him. Okay, you said April 6th for the resisting and criminal trespass?
Yes.
Okay, and then the 5th of this month for the new one. Okay, Ms. Yaldo, whenever you're ready. Thank you, Judge. This is Mr. Michael James Beck. I spoke with him yesterday. Mr. Beck is a United States citizen. He is a high school, he received his GED while living in Nevada. He also did some college in Nevada and in Kentucky. Mr. Beck is currently single. He does have 3 children, a 2-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 13-year-old. The youngest lives in El Paso. Mr. Beck does have a phone number.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. We had to escort Mr. Beck out.
Okay. Is he, is this a 1622 situation, Ms. Yaldo? Because I think it is. It might be, Judge. I didn't have a problem speaking with him yesterday, but I am a little bit concerned by what happened this morning.
I can understand why he's angry. Somebody took his mouse. Anyway, let's shift gear to the next one. Now, you know it's going to be a juicy one when the guy's brought up to court from custody with 3 officers surrounding him and his hands behind his back. Just a quick heads up, this one's a little bit gross.
All right, Mr. Lorenzo, you are here for an arraignment.
Don't spit.
You have the right to an attorney, one to be appointed if you cannot afford one.
Spit that to the hearing. Courtroom.
We're waiting for a spit mask, Your Honor.
Yep, understand.
Nobody said any of that? Spit. Well, I'm trying to get in. You want me to try again? What you gotta do at this point? All right, stand up.
All right, let's try that again. Now that you've been netted like the world's most dangerous guppy, maybe you'll start behaving yourself.
Mr. Lorenzo, you have the right to an attorney, one to be appointed if you cannot afford one. You are presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to a speedy jury trial, the right to confront witnesses. You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed at no cost to yourself. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to appeal any guilty finding within 30 days of that finding. You have the right to remove any judge within 10 days of that judge being assigned to your case. If you plead guilty, you have the right to counsel. If you're not a citizen, a guilty plea may be grounds for deportation, exclusion from the United States, or denial of naturalization. You were charged with disorderly conduct, obstructing a law enforcement officer, and resisting arrest. Disorderly and resisting are misdemeanors. They carry a maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine plus assessments. Obstructing is a gross misdemeanor, carries a maximum penalty of 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine plus assessments. I found probable cause for counts 1 and 2. I did not find probable cause for count 3. You are currently represented by Grimm Law Group. I'll appoint them in this case as well. Mr. Schuman, with regards to release.
Is Miss Ernest?
Excuse me?
Mr. Ernest, Your Honor.
Oh,
Hi. Yeah, hi, Your Honor. I'm inclined to let him go on his own personal recognizance and just hope for the best.
Ms. Campbell.
Your Honor, we will also request release on personal recognizance.
All right, I'm going to find that he's a danger to the community. I'm going to set bail at $2,000. I'm going to set this case as well as his other 2 cases for pretrial for September 8th at 10 a.m. Readiness hearing will be September 22nd at 9 a.m. Jury trial will be October 7th at 9 a.m. All right, sir, that's all. Thank you.
Hey, at least he said thanks at the end, right? I'm going to show you a couple of seconds of a clip from a video that's going to be coming out tomorrow from that same judge.
You have another question, ma'am, before I move on?
No, sir, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
This whole thing is bullshit.
Ooh, it's a juicy one. She is so smug at the start of the video and she gets annihilated by the judge. And she's so angry. Stay tuned for that one tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe and all that stuff. Let me know your best names down below for that boy band. And consider grabbing some Irish Demon merch so you can look cool in front of your friends. We'll catch you in the next one, folks. Sláinte.